Hiya, this is Toby from inSYNC. You alright?
Toby, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Excellent, excellent.
Are you alright if I take a few minutes of your time?
Yeah. Fire away, man. Fire away.
Nice one. Thank you so much. So obviously, it'd be really nice to talk to you about your album you released recently, and a few other things. I was kind of wondering, how did you sort of get into the music industry? Is that something you've always done? Were you brought up in like a musical family, or was that something you sort of developed into? Sorry,
I think it's going to be a long response.
No, that's cool. That's cool, mate. No worries. Take your time.
My dad's a graphic designer and my mum's an artist. So I was brought up by two creative people.
Yeah.
My dad was a sort of drummer in bands. Not big bands or anything, but he would kind of come out and do drumming. And it's one of those things. I was actually born deaf.
Oh, really?
So there's sort of lots of operations and you sort of big with specialists, etc. My dad used to, when I was against my hearing, my dad used to take me to his rehearsals.
That's amazing.
And kind of put me on a little 4-track recorder. And kind of like, you sit there and you monitor the sounds.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I got into it. I mean, my dad is a drummer and he's kind of self-taught musician for guitar and piano and various other things. So, I mean, there was always, he would kind of spend his money on that kit, and there was always the opportunity to be around.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah.
I mean, I think for me, I kind of really got into it because, like a lot of people, I enjoyed. I suppose a lot of rappers, I actually enjoyed. I really like the wordplay within.
Yeah, for sure.
And rhyming and things.
Yeah.
So, actually, by the time it got around, by the time I started writing lyrics, I kind of heard a guy on a pirate radio station, and I kind of fell in love with the idea of doing pirate.
That's cool. I have a lot of respect for people as well who self-taught themselves to learn, instruments, guitar, drums, whatever, without having any former experience.
I mean, to be honest, Toby, I probably murder more instruments than I can actually play.
Yeah.
As I say, for me, it was a case of, when I first started, MCing and I first started rapping, it was almost kind of like, I love the music thing, and I kind of tried the instruments, for everything to, record a violin, drums, everything.
Yeah.
And I suppose the wordplay, the fascination with wordplay and writing, really kind of resonated with me. So the first time I heard this guy on pirate radio, I had this tape, and that was it. I was kind of hooked. I really wanted to be on radio.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
yeah, radio is such a great, it's such a great output of a broadcasting. I think, compared to TV, it's so much better, I think, as an output.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, it gives you, you kind of, if you tune into a radio station, it feels like you know why you're there.
Yeah, for sure.
You can listen to talk radio, or you can listen to music, and that's what I liked about the pirate, was that the pirate radio was kind of edgy enough, and it was dedicated to the music that was there, rather than like going down the sort of commercial radio.
Yeah, for sure.
It kind of, and also that thing of, people being fed. Nowadays everyone complains that, the DJs on commercial radio stations don't break records anymore.
Yeah.
You used to listen to them because they were the upfront guys to break the records.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it kind of was still that case. It's like the underground guys are the people. It feels like the underground guys are the people who are breaking the records, and the commercial guys are following the trend.
For sure. For sure. I totally agree. Yeah.
So that was me. Kind of like started rapping, got into it off the back of that, and mainly, as I say, just to do pirate radio, and then playing events came off the back of that. And once I started doing shows, it kind of became a bit of a quest. And then back then, all you needed to carry on doing the show, all you needed was pirate radio stations, pirate radio shows. You needed to have your show of your own. And then it changed where you needed to have a record. And I got into music production off the back of being like, I still want to play in clubs, so I need a record, so I better go and make my own record.
Yeah.
And after that, the rest is kind of history, really.
That's cool, man. That's pretty cool. So like, obviously, the label you're on at the moment is Def Con. It's quite a cool label. I mean, like, you joined last year, I think. How did that come about? Because I've just seen, like, I saw Joe Byrne at Boomtown this year, and like he was really good as a performance. Yeah. So I just wondered sort of how you got picked. Did you get picked up by that label, or is that something that you know the guys?
I kind of remember Def Con years ago, but there used to be a group, two guys, Natty and Weller, that had a big, they had like quite a big record on it. And of course, there's the rapper Manage, and he was like the first signed into Def Con years ago. And there's been quite a few people who have been on it. And I think it's just been, funny enough, I was working a lot with Ghetto Funk, another label, and they ended up opening an agency. They put me on their books, and I kind of met Nathaniel, who runs, who's like the main driver for Def Con. And we met at a gig one night. We kind of got on, and he ended up. We basically ended up going on a trip together. I was doing a show, and we were rolling together, and we were sitting in the car, and I was playing the I was playing a lot of the sort of outline of the album, and he basically started getting very happy about it all. It was, we were kind of sitting in the back, and he was being really positive. He was like, "Oh man, this is great, this is wicked, and it's fantastic." And at the time, I was talking to a lot of other labels, and where it's quite a hybrid album, a lot of people were kind of like, "Oh, I can deal with these. We really love this half, but we love the other half, but I'm not sure how we can sell it to our fan base." And there was a bit of a mix-up, and to be honest, a couple of the deals that people presented, I've been making records long enough that I was like, that's kind of not really what I'm after. And the one thing that really took me to Def Con was that they're just so positive about it. They're just so happy about the record, and they believe in it. And
so I guess it's nice to. So it's, I guess when it's like your passion and it's your thing, your creativity, it's really nice when someone can share that with you.
Oh, fully, I totally agree. I mean, we are, it becomes the case now, I think, where, as independent artists, there's so much you can do as an artist to release a record. Nowadays, nowadays as an artist, in theory, you have the technology, and if you build up the experience and you have access to distribution, you can do it all from scratch. We know that everybody has, we know that everybody does. So the only other real thing that you've got is time management. And for me, I think a label adds, if you've got people, you've got other people who are working with you or for you, depending upon which element you're in, who are kind of helping you put the record out. But also, as an artist, or like anyone doing anything, it's quite a taxing experience. And you can, like everybody has their ups and downs, right? And the thing that I love about Def Con is that they're so, at any point that I was kind of feeling a little bit drained by the whole experience, getting to, we've got to sort this out, we've got to do this, we've got to do that. They were always there with the kind of, oh, right, that's cool, we can push for this.
Have a solution to it.
And them adding that experience, them adding that sort of that energized capability is, for me, is worth. I don't know, it's worth more than there's no price tag you can put on it.
For sure, I totally get that. So obviously, the debut album's called True Colours, and like listening to it, I hear a hell of a lot of different sort of vibes and different genres in there. Like, I'm just interested to know like how you've got to that point. It's very interesting. I really like that. I like it when it's hard to define. I like it when it's hard to define music by a single genre. I think that's a very talented thing to do, and I just kind of wondered where you pull all those different influences from.
Well, thank you very much, and I'm glad that you've got that sort of auspice. I mean, it's exactly that. I mean, I started off. I was influenced by hip hop when I was a child, like kind of getting into getting into hip hop music, like the first sort of music, you know, when you're growing up, you're around all the music that your parents listen to, or influenced by others. And but for me, hip hop was the first thing that was kind of mine. And but when I first actually picked up the microphone, it ended up being to garage music. When kind of garage came out of house and starting to kind of create its own wave. And off the back of that, I kind of, I started playing rave, doing the pirate radio thing, and then it got to drum bass, kind of, with jungle and breaks, and but I kind of managed to, I dip my toe into many pools and experience a lot of different things.
Yeah.
When I first started putting the album together, I wanted to have, I wanted to make a hybrid album, a crossover, but not that was just like a drum and bass track and a hip hop track and a jungle track and a breakbeat track, or they're very sparse. I wanted to kind of infuse the elements and the production elements and the approaches to that sort of music. So, for instance, like a hip hop producer will have a different approach to a hip hop producer will have a different approach to a drum and bass producer when it comes to production values. And so I kind of wanted to have that thing where the production values would change over, and you'd have like a hip hop producer putting in the production values that a drum and bass producer would put. And I think nowadays, again, when I first picked up a microphone, people were very, they were pigeonholed. You did your genre.
Yeah.
You sat to what you did. And nowadays, I think where the listeners, the artists, everyone's a lot more open to doing other things in other genres.
Yeah, definitely.
You're definitely right. As a listener, everyone's influenced by different things, right? So, if I said to you, how often have you ever said to anyone, what sort of music do you listen to? And the often response is everyone's like, everything.
Everything, I'm the same. I'm literally the same. Everything that I like, if I hear it and I like it, that's it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what genre it is.
No, it doesn't.
I like that song. Right? Yeah, I like that style. And what was kind of crazy throughout making the album was that's kind of what I set out to do. And throughout making the album, so for instance, there's a track on there, Next Rhythm, that's got tips on it from Mudfam and Juxie D, who's part of the garage outfit 2Play. When I was in the studio with David Boomer, and we were doing something else, and I first met Juxie there, and I played Juxie Next Rhythm, and I knew of Juxie before because they'd had top 10 hits with 2Play and stuff. And I played him Next Rhythm and was like, mate, I'd really like you to, if you were interested in being on this song, I'd really love to have you on it. And he listened to it and he kind of turned to me and was like, what is this? And I was like, kind of vibe that me and my mate was building. And he was like, no, but what genre do you put it in? It's not hip hop and it's not dubstep, and it's got this like reggae influence. Like, what is it? And I was like, I don't know. Like, you decide. But as long as you think you can work with it, that's cool with me. Everyone on there is there for a reason, because I think they're a good artist. I think they would have suited the track. They would have added something to it. There are tracks like How Come, for instance, where I might have included an ex-girlfriend's recording of her voice on there, but that for me that's a personal track. That's a personal
of course, it means something to you.
I couldn't think of anything else that's going to be on there.
Whereas
something like Juggling on Next Rhythm or I Rise. When I first started writing I Rise, I wrote this hook and I kept circling certain words to be like, that needs to be sung. I'd made Pushback with David Boomer, and of course Boomer is, that jungle legend, it's the voice of like Shia. I know. That sort of stuff.
I know,
And it was just kind of like, as I was doing it, I was like, Boomer has a really, and I just met Boomer, because we had done a gig with Conga Natty, and we just got to this point. I was just like, he's just got this distinct voice, and I just think he'd sit perfectly on that song. And so, it's kind of, David, would you be willing to jump on this track?
Yeah, of course.
I've written the chorus.
Yeah.
I need you to sing the chorus. And I was like, but I'd like you to come over the bridge. And then he came out of this bridge, and it was just like, wow, cool, nailed it. Cheers, man. So,
that's cool.
Everyone on there's cool. And the beautiful thing is, for me, more so than anything else, it's not only do I think all these guys have been on there, but someone like Tibbs, for instance, like I met Tibbs beforehand, I've kind of met him through people, you know, like kids up in and out over the years. We've been at the same shows together on and off. But getting them on the song and then we hanging out together, it kind of really solidifies. It solidifies what I think of people, and so for instance, like, I've got a lot of time for tips, man. I think this is great, and I really enjoyed the fact of working with other people, regardless of having these other artists on there, what they added to the song, actually meeting them and being with them and kind of, you know, being part of their life a little bit more at that current moment in time, trying to build on a relationship. That's cool, man. So you can't beat that.
Yeah, you can't know. I totally agree. It's part of the experience. That's awesome, man. Well, thanks so much for chatting about the album. I wondered sort of so what are you kind of looking forward to about next year? Are you hoping to sort of like get on the festival circuit? Are you hoping to get a lot more performances in, or are you sort of still in the studio, or are you kind of smashing it now the album's
I mean,
up?
the last sort of 5 years we've been caning the festival circuit, doing lots of stuff on the festivals. I'm hoping to in a couple of weeks, I go in and start rehearsals for the live outfit.
Nice.
To sort of take the album on the road. And already got some bookings for next year for that and for a couple of festivals. And so hopefully kind of warm up to, you know, a few more festivals. And I'm really trying to build, you know, having played a lot of festivals and playing clubs for years and years, trying to build up it's basically like a model that I can take to any venue and sort of go straight in. Like, right, this is the live show. So yeah, lots of festivals next year. We're doing that for the live show, and got a lot of sort of, you know, Profit Live and other Profit events, and then or sort of other Profit gigs, and some new sideline projects that are already sort of underway, recording wise. And
nice,
and to be honest, off the back of the album, a lot of people have kind of got in contact, so it's not good. That are in the pipeline and things that have been working.
Excellent news. So keeping yourself very busy by the sounds of it.
Trying to, mate. Trying to.
Well, thank you so much for speaking to me today and like taking a bit of your time. I know that's always valuable, so thank you so much.
No, thank you very much for being interested and taking the time to phone me.
No worries at all. Well, I'll tweet you when the article's up. Should hopefully be next week.
Okay, fantastic.
No worries. Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you very much, Toby. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
You too. Have a good one. Cheers.
All right, thank you. Bye bye.